Hello everybody, back here again for our vlog a day, and today is Tuesday the 5th, and today was a lovely, beautiful day to be alive. Got up this morning, fairly good timing, got around quickly, got the dogs out, got them all cared for, was able to jump in the hot tub again for a little bit. Didn't have any dogs come in for daycare today, so it's kind of a strange morning for me. Also not driving my wife to work again for the second day, and holy crap, that is so amazing. It sounds dumb to really think of that being such like a weight off your shoulders, but it's just that always thinking, well, am I gonna get her there? Am I gonna be late? Is it gonna? Which she's salary and she kind of show up whenever the hell she wants to, so it's really not a big deal. She works tons of hours at home too, so the worst case scenario, I mean, they want to say something about it. She's like, well, I just won't work at home and nothing will get done, so kind of go from there. But yeah, they're real laid back with that, because she shows up, she kicks ass and does a great job. So, but I'm the type of personality that I want to be on time for everything, or early for everything, so it feels weird. It's just kind of like show up whenever. So I'm constantly worrying about that stuff and whatnot, and it was definitely a good feeling of not having to worry about that. So got the dogs taken care of, all the good fun that comes with it. Went ahead and basically was able to hop in the hot tub for a bit. Got out of there, hang out around with the dogs. The day was kind of chilly, but not too bad. It warmed up a little bit, then it kind of started cooling off in the evening, and cooled off enough I actually lowered my tarp down to block off. I say tarp, it's one of those real heavy duty clear canvas, gray canvas sewn together, custom made tarps that I have that you see like at restaurants and stuff. Like, it's industrial strength. It's a really heavy duty unit. So I rolled that down to keep the wind off me, and then basically hung out the day. Had one of the dogs go home. We talked for quite a while about the dog's behavior and how he gets along with their dogs and stuff, and different little things. And I suggested a dog trainer I've heard really good things about to cure a couple of little issues that he has that I don't have him long enough, and I don't know the little secret tricks of how they do it, kind of thing. So he seems less bad about it when he's here, especially if he's here for a while. Though a lot of those behaviors go away, but I don't know how to tell them to make those behaviors go away, if that makes any sense. So he's more of a person trainer that works with dogs, and I'm more of, I can make a dog behave around me, and less people trainer. So kind of is what it is there. So went ahead and got my run in today. Also finally did the math on my miles for how many miles I've run. Sit down, took care of that, figured it all up, and I am 48 miles ahead of schedule for my marathon a week on this year's trip. So right now I only have to do like 1.7 miles per day, and I've been doing 3.7 miles per day. So been doing a 5K plus every day this whole year, averaging out, which you break it up, I've got an extra, I can cut back to, basically a 2K a day, and I'll be fine, and it'll be perfectly no problem at all. So definitely feels good. I'm going to keep probably running my 3.7 just to make sure, and once I hit the actual number, all I gotta do is keep my run streak alive. My partial little bit of a fear, which at this point I gotta run at least a mile every day anyway, because keeping a run streak alive, and an extra 0.7 is nothing, so will not be a problem, assuming no major injury at this point. But kind of is what it is. So I was definitely excited to see those numbers. I was ahead of the game. I stopped. I didn't want to look because I was concerned I was behind, and part of me didn't want to know how far I was behind. But I did knock out like 9 extra miles in the last few days. It's just making sure I had plenty of extra added up on top of it, because I thought I was behind. But turns out I'm almost 50 miles ahead. So definitely a good feeling. So went ahead, had a few others, talked to my wife. She said her driving is doing well. Her knees not really an issue, especially when she's walking around the stores and stuff, doing a bunch of things. It was harder for her because then it hurt more because she'd been on it so much. But overall, she's doing well with the drive and the clutch again, so that makes me feel better and saves us a bunch of money buying a car right now. So definitely a fun little thing there. But went ahead and basically, wife got home from work, ended up having dinner, and watched the last episode of Grace and Frankie, and it was not the ending I wanted. Ending I predicted, but not the ending I wanted. I think they should have changed it up a little bit in the ending, but they left it open if they wanted to come back for another season. I'm hoping they don't, because it's pretty wrapped up right now, and then kind of leave it alone. But I won't say what the exact ending is, because if you haven't seen it, then whatever. But it is what it is there. So now we got to find something else to watch. We watch usually one episode of something every night for dinner, and then I go back outside. It's the only time inside. I basically eat dinner inside, I shower inside, and I sleep inside. Outside of that, I'm outside all the time. So kind of how my life breaks down. But this evening I got back out there, had another cigar from the Advent calendar. It was the Oliva Series V, Series 5, depending on who you talk to. It was probably my favorite one so far this year of this Advent calendar. So definitely a good cigar. It was cool enough, I actually lit up my little propane fireplace. Got a little fire pit. I lit it up and got a little more heat out there. Dog's chilling out there with me. Everybody's having a good time, just having all the fun we can have. And it all worked out really well. So, but yeah, went ahead. It finally eventually burnt out of propane. So it's not a big deal. I knew the tank was pretty low and didn't know how long it'd last, but it lasted long enough that it was late enough at that point. I was going to head back in for the night, and I went in a little early. Just been staying out later than I should, and not really I should. I'm just maybe how I'm not getting up super early and having to take my wife to work. I don't have to get everything done before I leave at 7:30 to take her to work. I can kind of just do it at my own pace. So I don't feel the need to get up at 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning to basically get everything done before I take her to work. So it's kind of nice. And then now I know where I go. Picking her up and stuff makes it really nice as well. So definitely a very good feeling. So anyway, that's all I got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.